Beautiful day, Patriots. How are you? People would rather have things given to them for free than earn them. And, everybody wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Nobody wants to have to put the sacrifice that's required to get there. And it's the same with in our own society, in America especially. Americans want everything free. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. And you're saying, no, I'm a Republican and I want to work for my money. And I say, no, you follow Q and support Sara and Sara. You're hoping for Sara or Sara to show up, which means they would be giving you a bunch of money, a lifestyle that you no longer have to accept the debt that you've incurred up until now. Through wise choices or bad choices, regardless, you want the government, the military, the government, to come and erase all your debts and bring in Sara, the new reset. You want the government to bring in a one world government money system called Sara and Sara. And you say, but Greg, you just don't understand really what Sara and Sara is. And I say, I don't. Okay, I say you don't understand one world government and witchcraft. That's what I say you don't understand. Sara and Sara are the devil's scheme. Man made it up. Man's creating the money, and man's going to give it to you so that you will follow them blindly. Now, let's look at the word witchcraft. Etymology is the study of words. The English language is a new language designed by Satan for witches to cast their spells and speak and spell. We're going to look at the two words, Sara and Sara, and we're going to think about military is the only way, and we're going to mirror these words. Okay? Think mirror. Sara and Sara. You can see that they're both spelled similar. So if we mirror them, the first three letters are the same. This is Sara spelled backwards, and that is Sara spelled backwards. Okay? A-R-A. What does A-R-A stand for? You'd be surprised. But just A-R. Just A-R is, if you look in the dictionary, argumentative reality. It's the abbreviation for argumentative reality. Sara is an acronym. If Sara was an actual word, then Sara. There'd be three etymology parts of the word we could go look at. Sara, you guys, let's just keep the mirror part going. So, AR is argumentative reality. And that doesn't matter if you're looking at Sara or Sara. And that's all people are doing. They're arguing about the reality of Sara and Sara. The Q community says that it's a great thing to free humanity. I say that it's exactly what genocides do. They bring in the military and get you to agree on something for you to follow them blindly. Let's move forward. Again, you could go look up ARA yourself. But seg, if you are a farmer, if you are a cow farmer, you take your bulls when they are mature and you castrate them so that they can't have any more bulls, so that they can be amongst the herd without causing problems, all kinds of reasons. You don't want to segregate them. You want them in the herd. So if you seg, that is the word for castrating a mature bull. You're like, that doesn't mean nothing. Really? Argumentative reality, I'm going to let you look up this word in the dictionary. Look this up in Wikipedia on your computer, ARA, meaning of ARA. Now, God bull, castrated bull, I don't know, up to you. Let's get back over to Sara, okay? Argumentative reality. ASS. If we look that up in the dictionary, we know that's a donkey. An ass is a donkey, okay? And a donkey is a beast of burden. It's been used for thousands of years as a beast of burden. That means that you work for the master. If you are a donkey, you do exactly what the master tells you to do, regardless if you want to do anything else different. We know donkeys are stubborn, just like human beings. Sometimes they need to be prodded and pushed, or can put a carrot out in front of them to get them to do what you want. But most of the time, an ass, a donkey, will do exactly what you want them to do. They don't want to get hit and beat, and they want food at the end of the day, and they know that their master gives them both. Now, En is God. This is another word for the Egyptian gods. El, God. Ara is a god. Ara also, it's just that this witchcraft gets so deep and so deep. Everywhere they look, they've got these things hidden all over you. The Democrats use an ass, a donkey for their emblem, and a donkey is a beast of burden. And what do the Democrats do to their constituents? They make them beasts of burden so that they can stay as gods in the eyes of the people. Argument of reality. Have you ever heard of the word plausible deniability? Yeah, plausible deniability is on the computer in Q. It's used a lot. Plausible deniability. But I've never seen the word plausible deniability used one single time in the Holy Bible in any form or fashion. As a matter of fact, it says that you will be able to see clearly, especially the people that are giving you false realities. You don't have to argue their argumentative reality or their plausible deniability. You will know for a fact how to see through the devil's schemes. In the end days, all will be revealed. And if you can't see on the internet all of the information that's being exposed by millions of people around the world, exposing things that have nothing to do with politics, except for the fact that they want you to stay in politics and keep them in power and in charge. We're getting ready to do new studies coming up showing how they hide things in your face. I was lucky enough to stay at this place on the 8th floor. I believe 4 days, 4 nights. That's the Hyde Park Hotel. Very old world. There's tunnels underneath that are not secret. They go all over the town. Matter of fact, the tunnel goes right across the street to Herod's. Herod, not King Herod. Herod, the merchandise shop. Why is that important? Oh, it's not really. I mean, it's just that his son was the one that was killed with Princess Di in a tunnel. You really think that those are things that were happening? Now the Q community goes, see, I knew she was alive. I knew she was alive. I'm saying it's just what a joke. The tunnel, again, oops. I'm trying to keep everybody here. Let me ask you again. You say you don't want one world government, but you want the world government to come in and erase your debts and give you some kind of free money. You will own nothing and enjoy it. And the second you sign those pieces of paper, you're going to sign pieces of paper way before Sara ever comes into play.